Hey, welcome to my journey, my frugal journey, and we're going to call this a chatting haul because I don't really have that much to haul, and we'll just talk a minute. So, Sebastian came over today. He wanted to come over, so I got him early this morning. We went to Food Line, bought the store out. He comes home, he's over here. He ate lunch, he ate snacks, he watched his shows, he played his game. He come over there and he sat down in the chair. He goes, I really like to play those games that Daddy put on the computer. He put some kind of emulator on there to play games, like if he was playing his Switch. And I said, you want to go back home? He goes, yeah. He said, is that all right with you? Or something. Is that okay with you? I think that's what he said. I'm like, yes, honey, it is. I called RJ. I'm like, well, he wants to come home. I can't blame him. He found something new. It's a new toy. He just got it. He loves video games. He's just like his daddy. So I sent some snacks home with him. He'll have the rest when he gets home. But I just thought it was sweet. But is that okay with you? That's what he said. He just looked over. Is that okay with you? Yeah. So Holly and them got back, and boy, she's really been picking the garden. She loves it. She's got squash to put up, and she even picked her some corn today, so she was happy about that. And we're going to go down Saturday. David's got, I think he's got to put something else on the tomatoes. And we want to look at the 3 little rows of corn, little short rows of corn, because they're getting real close. We want to see how close they are. And then I want to look at my pumpkins. Listen, I miss the garden. I was down there every other day last week, and I've not been down there this week, and I miss it. I do. I miss looking at it and seeing what's on there ready to pick and picking and getting a basket full. And like a child, you miss it when it ain't there. So anyway, when I was taking Sebastian home, I thought, you know what? I'm going to make this a thrifting day. Since I'm going to be out, I'll put clothes on. This is my house clothes. And I'll make it a thrifting day. So that is what I did. I thrifted. So the first place I went was the VV because I had to come back up that way. And check out what I found. These are Falls Creek, which I don't know who makes them. But they're like, I guess a linen type thing. And they got pockets. Let's see. They're just little pocket front shorts. They're too short to wear in public. I don't wear shorts this much in public. Short. But I have these little Sami pants, little shorts that I've had for probably 6 years. And the pair I got on now, the elastic is showing through the top. And they're all too big for me. And so I'm going to replace, I got the tan. And I got a brown. And I got blue. That was the 3 colors they had, and these were in with the used clothes. These are brand new because see, they got the tags on them. They were $22. I don't know what store that's got a clearance on it, but that's what they get. They get clearance and stuff like that. So they were $22 shorts. And guess how much I paid for them? Brand new shorts at the VV, whose prices have gone sky high. $1.99. Yes. So now I just got to figure out which 3 shorts I want to retire. And these are my favorite ones. I don't know if I can retire these. They're falling apart more than any of them. I guess that's why, because they're my favorites. They're just light blue with little, look, I can pull it up. That's how big they are. I can pull them up that far. You see the pattern? That's how big these shorts. That was the leg of my shorts. So I got those. And then this was my one splurge. That was useful. I needed that. I've looked for shorts. Haven't found any. Wanted just some pull-ons, you know, to tool around the house in. And I went back there and I looked. And I saw this. And I had to have it because it is a vintage. You see that right there? That's on all of these. I don't know if they're turned around. And there's no chips in it. That pattern you can see in there. See? And it's on this little tray. They're votive holders. I'm going to put some of my reusable, battery operated. And the reason why I got this is because at Wanda's, she has one, perhaps two, I know one, this one right here. Literal years I have looked at it. And I look at it and I'm like, I love that. Maybe there was two, I can't remember. I hadn't looked in a while, so I could have snagged it. I'm like, I don't know, what would I do with just the one? I don't know, it just didn't, I didn't want one, and I didn't know that it come like this. But I always looked at it, and it always intrigued me. It always caught my eye. So when I saw the set of 3 on the tray, I imagine the tray is missing from a lot of these that you find out. It was $3.99. I looked it up on Google Lens, and I seen one for $20. So that's frugal to me. And it's going to make a pretty decoration. Gosh, it's going to make a pretty decoration. I'm in love with it. So then I went to the Goodwill down the road from there. And they didn't have any whatnots or nothing, but they did have a couple shirts. And I hope they fit. This one is Lane Bryant, and it just looks big enough. But look at the pattern, and then the little, and that, call it peplum, and then like the little flutter sleeves. But I just thought that was pretty, and it looked like it should fit. So we'll see. I think their tops are $4.99, so I didn't get as good a deal. But when you find one that fits, you kind of do. And then this one is Old Navy, and I just thought it was adorable. Look at the little sleeves, and then it ties right there. It laces up, so you can make it as tight or as loose if you don't want to show no boobage. But you can see, isn't that adorable? I should be able to wear that because I've got some Old Navy stuff that is a 3X, and I can wear it. Never did I think I would ever get to wear something from Old Navy. And if I don't get my act together, I'm not going to be able to for much longer. We'll talk about that too. Then, as I went on down the road, I went to Salvation Army. It's Senior Citizens Day. I'm like, I ain't even going to go because you can't never find nothing. Them people in the morning stand there and snipe everything. Well, I got there this afternoon, but hardly nobody there, so I went and looked. I didn't see nothing. And all of a sudden, the boy was putting stuff out. He walked up and he set this down. And when he turned around walking away, I'm like, what is that? So, look at that. It's a Wolfgang puck, and it's cast iron, enamel coated, but it's not slick. It's almost like cast iron. Can you hear it? And the inside looks like every other one you've ever seen. So I can scrub it with baking soda paste and get off what I can get off, and the rest of it, that's just from cooking. The one I got is starting to get like that. So that happens to these kind of pots. And it's very heavy because it's enamel coated cast iron. I don't know what size you call that. Is that a 2-quart? Would you call that a 2-quart? Well, I'm going to get it cleaned up. And I'm going to cook my chili in it tonight. Oh, yeah, let me tell you that. Oh, no, let me finish showing you my stuff. And then I went to the Goodwill. It's not Senior Citizens Day. That was yesterday. Boy, you can hardly walk in that place when it is Senior Citizens Day. Let me tell you, they come out. So it's the one that's closest to my house, but it's still out a little bit. And I refrained from buying books because, look behind me. I don't need any. But I always look because their books are cheap. Their hardbacks are only $1.39. I mean, come on. I found this. Paula Dean's Southern Cooking Bible. Didn't know she made it. I didn't look at it. I'm like, Southern Cooking Bible. Okay. We're getting that. Because you know I collect Paula Dean. Had to have that one. Southern Cooking Bible. Got my name all over it. And then I seen these. Listen, Joel Furman, Dr. Joel Furman. I don't know. Was he the one that was on with Dr. Oz? And then he quit or left and it was just Dr. Oz. but it's Eat for Health. Lose weight, keep it off, look younger, live longer. Never diet again. I don't know what it's about, but there's a book 1, The Mind Makeover, and I thought, oh my Lord, I can use that. I like a good informational book every now and then. I'll take from it what I want, and then I'll leave the rest. You can't take everything you find in books like this, because some things don't apply to you. So you glean from it what is useful and just leave the rest. And then it also had book 2, which is The Body Makeover. It's got some recipes in it, and I don't know what else. Oh, just some, it's all about food. It's about food and labeling and stuff like that. So, listen, I'll get something out of those. I thought that was a good deal for $1.39. So that's all I got today. I thought I did pretty good. But I canned my kidney beans yesterday. And when I checked them this morning, of the 8, 2 of them didn't seal. So I popped them in the fridge. I told David, I said, well, I'm going to switch supper around tonight. I'm going to make chili beans. I'm going to double it and put some in the freezer, because I don't want the chili beans to go to waste. And I can't think of anything else to make chili beans right off the hand other than with kidney beans right off the hand that I don't need to get anything for. So I'm going to make a double batch of chili beans tonight, not that hamburger steak chuck wagon. I still want to make that, but I need to use these kidney beans up. But all the other ones sealed, so I got them all wiped up and cleaned up and got kidney beans on. So I got 6. I'm going to do some more. I don't think that's enough for a year. Of course, I can can kidney beans anytime, but I kind of want to, when canning and preserving season is over, I kind of want to put my canners up. I want my bar back. They've been on there all summer because, like I said, I'm not dragging them up and down from the big room every time I want to can something. They are sitting there, as is my big bowl of my strainers and ladles and all that stuff is sitting there. All my vinegar, my pickle spices, my salt, all that stuff sitting there. So my bar is a jumbled up mess. But you know what? It ain't got on my, I want it off up there, but it ain't got on my nerves to the point where I'm pulling my hair out. So that's a big step for me. So let me think, what else? Was there anything else? Holly might be coming tomorrow, bringing me the baby. She's so tired from her trip. She said she didn't think it's going to take her a whole week to get over it, but she is. She's dragging. Well, she did most of the driving. I think she's like me. It's a control thing. I'm pretty sure. So I know she's tired, and she's having trouble with Jacob. He slept with them all week because of where they were. He didn't have a choice. And so now he's having a hard time going back to his room. She said he's crying and whining. She said, I know he's not hurting. She said, but it's killing me. So she's been like kind of going in there, sleeping in the floor with him, trying to ease him back into going to his own room. It's kind of like starting over because he got used to being in with mommy and daddy. And now he was just slung back in there. So, yeah. I said, poor baby. But anyway, I don't think there's nothing else. I don't think so. So anyway, that's my haul. I was going to ask you something. I don't know. If you know how to look up that Wolfgang Puck, let me know. I looked up Wolfgang Puck. I can't find it. I don't know how old it is. Could be something from the 90s for all I know. But anyway, so that's all. We've chatted. We've hauled. We'll end the video. You're probably seeing this Thursday. So I don't know what you're going to see next. So see you when I see you. No, wait a minute. Frugal Friday. How could I forget? Okay. See you then.